German Chancellor Angela Merkel is proposing a complete rethink of border controls in the Schengen Zone, where there is freedom of movement between member states.
Wir haben uns einen Raum der Freiheit geschaffen.
The space for freedom and security have their limits, and where those limits aren't the national ones anymore, then we have to protect the international borders. We will rethink what needs to be rethought. To accept this Schengen zone as a space that also defines the external boundaries means to completely rethink them.
Well, Merkel's remarks there do come after reports that thousands of terrorists are among the migrants arriving in the EU. Peter Oliver has more.
This was revealed in the German news weekly Der Spiegel that thousands of former Taliban fighters and officials may have come here to Germany under the cover of the over 1 million refugees and migrants that have arrived in Germany over the last 2 years. Now, RT reached out to the Office of Federal Migration and Refugees here in Germany, and they confirmed that there is a risk.
It is true that people in the hearings indicate that they've been members of the Taliban. These may be persons who argue, especially as young people, that the Taliban forcibly recruited them and then they later fled.
The Spiegel also reported that over 70 Afghans are currently being investigated by an overstretched federal prosecutor's office for having potential links to the Taliban government and also having been former Taliban fighters. There was one very prominent case in 2016. It happened at the end of last year, whereby officials at Frankfurt airport became suspicious of a man who got off a flight from Riyadh in Saudi Arabia. They believed he was using false documents. On further investigation, he revealed himself to be Abdel Rauf Mohammed, who was the health minister of Afghanistan under the Taliban from 1996 until 2001. He applied for asylum then. He was rejected, put back on a plane to Saudi Arabia. However, this news is coming out is asking questions over just who and how many may have potentially slipped through the net.